Recently, I played golf with a full set of hybrid irons, and one of the most requested videos not only on my channel but across YouTube Golf is to see a high handicap senior golfer play with a full set of hybrid irons. Enter my 70-year-old 27 handicap dad. Let's do it.
And let's do it now.
Right, full set of hybrid irons. Let's see how we get on off this first tee. Quite a tricky par 3. What club have you got?
A 9-iron.
9-iron. This is going to be a big 9-iron. Oh, how is that for a shot? That's exactly how we wanted it. Is that going to be close? Go on! Go on! Oh! Oh, it lipped out.
Too big.
Over all in one. Oh dear, I'm not gonna lie, that's quite a mental start to this video, but you've played a few shots with them already. Yeah. So nearly parred the first hole here at Wortley Golf Club with them, and I'm going to put those ball flights on screen now because they were wonderful.
Yeah.
So looking at them, it's a full set of hybrids, gap wedge to 5-iron, and you've just been trying to make golf as easy as you can for yourself, haven't you?
Yeah.
Should we get on the buggy and have a chat about why that is?
Yeah.
Right guys, so if you are new to the channel, welcome. I'd like to introduce my dad, Chris. How are you?
Hello, yeah, I'm
you
fine.
Well?
Yeah.
Good.
Started a few days in Spain.
Oh, it's a tough life, isn't it, when you're retired?
Nearly as tough as yours, James.
I must admit, I had that coming, yeah. But guys, so my dad's been retired a while. If you haven't watched the channel or seen any videos with him on, had quite a major heart attack 3 years ago?
Nearly 4 years ago.
Nearly 4 years ago. So that left you not quite as strong as before, didn't it?
Yeah. The problem is when you've spent quite a few months off your feet with a heart attack, your muscle goes and it's very hard to get yourself, to get your strength back, but your balance goes.
Yeah.
So what I'm looking for is something that swings easier, to get the ball up in the air easier, because your strength's not going to come back and you struggle with your balance.
Almost like that shot you just hit there.
Yeah.
Oh, how is that for a shot?
That was
it's actually gone long.
almost perfect.
It was almost perfect. Right, should we have a go with the gap wedge and try and chip? I think one of the big things here could be the wedges. They've got that big a sole on them. It might just kind of resurrect that short game as well.
Yeah.
Let's go and play that shot. Right, so this is what we're left with. And looking at the clubs, guys, they are the Wilson Launchpad 2-irons. Now, I have done quite a few videos with these. I've used them, Fox has used them, but everyone was desperate to see this man use them. So let's see if you can have... Is that from you or from me?
Well, they're still okay if Fox has used them.
Yeah, I'm not too sure, to be fair. Let's see if we can get up and down though and get a par here. So 27 handicap, if you can play bogey golf, then you're going to win every tournament you ever play in.
Yeah. The thing I like is when you look down at them, they're not hybrids.
No, they look like irons, don't they?
It just looks like a standard gap wedge.
Yeah, I thought exactly the same when I tested them, in fairness. Oh, delightful. He's not made a 1. Oh, but he nearly made a 2. So short par 3s are one thing, but what about long, horrible uphill par 4s into the wind? This is where usually you would be hitting driver, but...
Yeah, I'm just trying to see how I get on just playing this 5-iron.
Which grandchild got you that hat? Is that Dornock? That must be your granddaughter, is it?
It is. It says Pop on it.
Yeah. She's better at golf than her dad. Oh, that's just another delightful shot. Great shot. Took a little bit of a kick right. What do you think to the look of the long irons? Because they start to kind of protrude out, don't they, when you look down at the ball? But does that give you more confidence? Or?
Yeah, I still feel as if you can't really see. I suppose you can a little bit.
You can a bit, but sometimes for a long iron when you've got a long way in, that's exactly what you want, isn't it? Right, not a bad tee shot. Found a little bit of rough actually in the burnt off stuff, and the big thing for me here is can we turn you into a bit more of a plodder? 5-iron, 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 and then a couple of putts. Great shot. Never really moved in the air as well. What kind of ball flight do you usually see with your irons?
I'm struggling to get the ball up, so the extra weight in the bottom is getting the ball up better.
And the extra width in the sole, I imagine, as well.
Yeah.
You see guys, often in videos people want to see numbers, want to see launch monitor drives and things like that. This for me is more relatable. Get out on the golf course, test the irons, do what you want them to do, the go up in the air, do the go a bit straighter. Perfect. I don't think I'm going to get on here in 3.
No.
But if you can get on here in 4, do you get 2 shots here for your handicap?
Yeah.
So if you can get on the green for 4 and then 2 putt, get out with a 6 net 4, that's a net par, then you're not costing yourself any shots. So there's another club in the bag which we've done a video on before, the 9 wood. How's that going? Is that still going strong?
Yeah, no, it's a great fairway wood.
Would you normally hit that back there anyway? Obviously we're testing this to see what the irons can do for you.
Yeah.
Because I think probably, sorry to interrupt, the low end of the bag is probably where you're going to use these the most.
Yeah.
And these clubs you'd use further up.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean I've got a 4 and a 5 iron, a 5 rescue.
Oh.
I could probably
Does
take
that mean someone's dead? Probably.
Boris.
Anything between those 2 bunkers, the spectacles. Yeah. You're actually getting better and better in that. You know, the more confident you get.
Stay there. I don't believe it.
I said between the bunkers, not in them.
Yeah.
Got past them and then it just came and rolled back in. Right. This could get interesting. The flag is all the way up there. Yeah, well out. That's going to roll up. Right, we're dragging this all out a bit.
Yeah.
What have we got here?
Cap wedge.
Yeah. Usually you'd always play a low bump and run here, wouldn't you? But into the wind.
Yeah, I'm going to try and play a proper shot.
Yeah. Almost a full gap wedge. We've got about kind of 60 yards, I think. Interesting too. Got a glorious par 3 coming up as well. Great shot. Oh, that could be very good actually, looking at that.
Nearly.
Yeah, lovely shot. Par 3 next.
Yeah.
Miles better. What are your thoughts on them forgiveness wise?
Yeah, they seem...
Is it almost like cheating?
Yeah, you could say it's an element of cheating really, because you...
I mean, it's not, but because I always think, so when I spoke to Foxy about them, I said Foxy would play better with them, but they're no good for him because he needs to learn how to compress the ball because he wants to get better at golf.
Yeah, at his age, he's got a different
outlook,
focus on what he wants to do. He wants to get to be able to play to his physical ability.
Yeah, whereas for your physical ability, they're probably going to help you a lot more.
Right. It's only the same as when rescue woods came out and people all changed from long lines to rescue.
You've got to use technology to help you with your golf. Right, should we have got this par 3? Are you having a chip?
I'll have a putt.
A putt? He's having a putt. He wasn't bothered about the 4-foot par putt earlier, but put this. Oh! Right, glorious par 3, probably my favourite hole in the golf course. I think 5 iron might just get him there. 150 yards into the wind, but it is downhill. I'm going to send a little 9 iron in as well, I think. I had a hole in one on here once upon a time, but it was from the tee over there. Playing with Johnny Vick I was at the time. It was a foggy day. Do you see a certain shape here, or just got to land it in between the grass bunker and the bunker, haven't you?
Yeah.
Otherwise you are in trouble. Oh wow. That's another stunning ball flight. Good couple of kicks and that's going to be up there. Yeah. Just short, left you a bit of a chip. Right, good tee shot on the par 3, just short, didn't bounce as firm as we would have thought. This is where I think these clubs could maybe save him even more shots than just getting the ball up in the air easy. So what have we got here? Bump and run?
Bump and run with an 8 iron, yeah, one of my favourite shots. I've noticed we haven't got Mrs. Robinson on the camera today.
She's had an afternoon off.
Day off already?
She had yesterday morning after to get her nails done, believe that.
Oh.
So I'm not going to contest it just yet.
She must have an easy boss.
Something like that. So where's your landing area? Just kind of between the rough and the fringe, and then let it run up?
Yeah.
Just go right to left when it lands.
Bit of a feather, hopefully.
Oh, that's lovely. That should release up to be a great shot. But I think on that note, how would you sum these up for someone like yourself? Senior golfer, just wants to make it a bit easier.
Yeah, I feel, to say that the first time I've hit them, I feel fairly confident with them.
Are you taking them out for the comp next week?
Yeah, I'll probably play with them on Monday with me friends.
Very good. On that note, guys, thank you so much for watching. Smash that subscribe button and we'll see you all same time tomorrow.
Bye.